Zdarec. Tak dúfam, že ste sa tešili na ďalšiu časť. Ako my tu stále blúdime. Týchto... Čo je to, kurník? Vlaková stanica. Bereme svetlo. A ako ďalej? Tu dáme. Máme tu stenu. Toto zostáva. A toto, takže každopádne sa nedostaneme ďalej. Počkať. Tu proste cesta ďalej není. Ohoho. Sme už museli nechať toto. Možno tam musím nechať rozsvietené. A dáme tam ten save. Mám obavy, že niektorý z nich... Aha. Počkať. Máme tu. Tak prejdeme naspäť, tu máme nejaké tieto. Lenže tu máme tú vodu. Ale tá je tu stále.
The echoing hall had a story to tell.
Dobre, tu máme novú scénu, ale... To nechcem sa... To je celé, ale...
I had a new lead to the story.
Sa chcem dostať na tú druhú stranu. Do prdele, to jsou nějaký úchyláci, ne to?
The hole had changed into the murder cult's hideout. The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
Kurník, tu, koho tu zviazali? Co potrebujem dostať tu? Ale ako? Ma normálne nasierajú. Fú. Teraz ako sa dostať na druhú stranu? To je otázka. Ako uvoľniť druhú stranu? Už mi idú na nervy, akože. Keby tieto dvere boli otvorené.
Something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site. I had a new idea, a new story.
Ale začínam sa strácať v tom. Ale začína ísť akože pekne do tuého. Lebo akože je naboje v prdeli. Ale tu sa dá konečne prejsť. Dajme si, aha, pozrime sa. Sa nám to tu akože dosť posiera. Dobre, nejaké náboje, super. Ale málo, no pri tom koľko sme ich mali. Kurník, ale som tie dvere zavrel. Že mali by sme ísť stáde.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
A nemám som mať inak telefonát, keď sa dostanem.
Shit!
Oh. No 9 nábojov. Aj, bože. Pre istotu dám ten save, nepamätám si, či som si to uložil, keď som zobral to slovo.
Torchbearers painted the tree there. The tree of knowledge. The tree of life with its roots reaching down to hell. It could have been a Christmas tree for all the good it did him.
Ale asi tu nenájdem nejakú muníciu na zvyš.
The drifters had scrawled their symbol on the wall. A secret for those in the know.
Keď tu je nejaký batoh, my sa akože mohli nachádzať nejaké náboje alebo proste niečo.
The dark presence.
Čože?
The new story beat fit the story perfectly.
Kúrnik, no dobre, si to...
Torchbearers painted the tree there. The tree of knowledge. The tree of life with its roots reaching down to hell. It could have been a Christmas tree for all the good it did him.
The drifters had scrawled their
No,
symbol.
ale
A secret for those
idem
in
si
the
to
know.
uložiť. Akože nechápem.
The plot changed the details of the world.
No dobre.
I couldn't hear
Dáme nové uloženie, toto sa musí.
the dark presence. It was gone.
No už ho ukladám často, ale oni nechce zase tie rozhovory počúvať na novo. Ten vlak zmizol. Tie dvere tiež.
The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
Poďme teda doň. A je zase po mne, ne?
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
To čo je?
The tunnel was open now. I could get through. Shit.
A nešlo mi ani zapaliť tú svetlicu, nič. Čo mám spraviť?
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone. The tunnel was open now. I could get through. Shit.
Bež, 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 Alan. Ani sa neotáčaj.
The dark presence.
No, čiže som neminul teda tie svetlice.
Seen it before. I remembered now. Was always out there, hunting me.
Aj tak mám málo nabojové, neviem. Kde toto prdele sme?
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Srdíčko.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
At Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Akože bol to dobrý tento. Ne, ja som tu. Mŕtvolák.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Baterík mám teraz fajn, ale náboje.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Chcel by to nájsť muníciu. No ale bol lopatu, no. Keď sme mohli zobrať, že ho ich osvetlíme a rozbijeme im tú hlavu lopatu. No, asi máme výjsť, že?
The station had changed. I was closer now.
I'm a writer. I write. Writing is the key. Art is the key to find my way out of the dark place. I can't forget this. Don't you fucking forget this. I'm in the dark place. I'm outside time and space. Outside reality. But this is real. A nightmare dimension. An ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true. Make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things out there, plotting to stop me, to devour me, become me. Oh no.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home?
To mi stále sieťal, to som už zobral, a toto neviem.
Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing?
A teda by som mal prejsť tu na rovno oproti.
Brought me one step closer to escape.
Stále mám 4, mi ukazuje.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Ja som myslím, že má zvoniť na stanici.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I...
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Nechce nastúpať do toho výťahu. Boha, jak som sa zľakol.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Takéto šoky to ide tu na mňa robiť.
Alice! Alice! This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before. Alice's video camera. No memory card inside. Alice's memory card.
No to je asi do tej kamery, ale kde je do prdele? V jednotke sme mali väčší, troška ne? Barák.
I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art.
No, tak to som zvedavý, dúfam, že tam ukážeš, čo si vyfotila.
And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why? I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Zaujímavé.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Ellen. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Diga, tu furt musia sa napiť z tej kávy rovno naraz.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Blake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult. Keep trying.
No čo tu máme? Čo tu máme? Jaj, to sú ešte tie, čo som...
No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
Think. Think, Saga.
A to sú tie malby. Je všetko šlo? Neviem.
No.
A prečo by to malo ísť k bábikám? No, nechce sa mi to čítať, no ale dobre. Čo je to? Testovací místa, to by mohlo byť tu. Áno. Posledné.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this? The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake, and the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
No. Takto. Dobre, nové. Jasné, toto srdce, čo sme tam dávali. No. Tu už nemáme nič.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew out.
No, takže.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all of this. It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Takže si môžem ľubovoľne buď poviem za Alana Wakea, alebo za ňu.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages. When this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Tu by si mohli ísť, ne? Aha, tu toto by bolo. Áno. Tak, dámy a páni, tu by sme dnešnú časť ukončili. Nezabudnite like a odber a my sa zase uvidíme v ďalšej časti.
And if Scratch is after you, then so is the cult. We don't know who we can trust here.
Damn it, you are making a mistake.
I'll be sure to add that to the list.